Hey everyone, I'm Alicia from A Music Blog, yeah, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with Van from Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Hello, love. How you doing?
Feels like we were just sitting here
I
together,
know.
doesn't it?
Yeah, how's things?
Very good.
Good.
Just since then, I mean, Toronto this time around is a lot colder, and the
Yeah.
band, since we last spoke, your success is a lot hotter.
Yeah.
So I think the appropriate question
I
is
like that.
how have you been?
Very good. The best since I've seen you. Like I've had the best. How long has it been? Been a
4
full
or 5 months?
5 months. Is that it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say about a year, me. But it's like 5 months. I'm terrible with time. No, it's been well. Like the last half a year for me has been the best half a year I've ever had. It's like the best. Last couple of years have been the best I've ever had, and at this moment in time, I'm the happiest I've ever been in my life. So like, we're all we're all ecstatic. Everyone's really happy.
I'm glad to hear
Sorry,
it.
let me take this out because this looks like looks like
No problem.
I'm a bad man. There you go.
Well, since we last spoke, we briefly discussed the balcony, but I'd just like to talk about it a little bit more. So
Yeah.
just tell me a bit about the debut record and your experience creating it.
Creating it, it was really quick. It was exactly how we wanted to do. We wanted to just we're a live band, and we never really worried about selling records or getting on the radio or getting on telly or on magazines. It was just about selling tickets. Like selling this place out. Like that was the every time. Like that last tour to us, it wasn't promoting the record. It was promoting us as a live band. Making people want to come see us live and playing to like however many people there, like 100 people there last time.
Yeah.
Something like that, and like getting those 100 people to tell another 100 people, and
Now it's sold out.
yeah, sold out. So like, it's about that. So it's just it was quick. We did it in 2.5 weeks. Everything was raw. Everything was live. Like all my vocal takes, like 1 or 2 takes, and like same for drums, same for bass, same for guitar. It was just very like, it was just us, just straight in, straight out. And like Jim Abyss, the guy we did it with, he's like a world-renowned producer, for being like a gangster. Basically, he's awesome. So he just pretty much, I don't know anything about sounds or sonic or even instruments or anything like that. I just know how to write lyrics and sing them like with everything I've got, So I did my bit, and then I went and wrote the second album whilst he finished off this one. So yeah, you wait till you hear the next one. We got
I'm
the next one.
excited.
I'm very excited. I can't wait.
I was going to ask if you had started writing new material, but I
It's
guess
done. Everything's done.
Wow.
I finished writing it. I finished writing it before we'd even started recording the last one, and like I've just tidied them all up this week. Finished off a few lyrics and a few little parts and that, and I played them all to the lads. Like 11 songs, I think I played them, or 13 to the lads and management, and they were just loving it. So they're with the demos now, trying to find there's a producer we really want to work with. So hopefully we can get him, and then we're flying.
you told me off of the balcony, Cocoon's probably your favorite track.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a writer or a staff of mine who absolutely loves Pacifier.
Right.
And she was just
Right.
curious, did you write that while you were on the road? Because there's such raw emotion to it. She was wondering where that actually came from.
I wrote that song. I wrote it about one of my friends. It's a kind of a seesaw tune. Like I wanted to write a song which was really positive sounding with really dark lyrics. Because Little Comets. Were we talking about them last time? They always did that, and it was one of the things that I took off them. I thought like if you can kind of get that kind of seasick balance with a song, then it's just interesting. It's more interesting what it does to people, because some people see it as like dark, and some people see it as, like you said, dead happy. So it's just a song about the way I deal with death, and the way one of my friends used to deal with death, and she had lost people before she'd even met them. You know what I mean? And that kind of struck her as like, so the chorus line is like, you never know what it's like to lose something that you've never had. You know what I mean? And I've always been like, kind of, my mum and dad have raised me like, life goes on. You know what I mean? You'd be happy when people die. Just think about how good things were. Don't think about how bad things were. So it's kind of just like, it's literally an argument that we used to have, like a joke argument. So it's just that. That's what the song's about. But I don't know where I wrote it. I wrote it at home, I think. In my house, in like 5 minutes. Sorry, in like as long as it took to play, it took to write. It's just really quick song. So
Well, now you've conquered North America pretty much. So
conquered North
conquered
America.
North America.
Nowhere near.
Shows
nowhere
are selling
near.
out everywhere. Were you surprised initially to see like, oh, this one's sold out, this one's good to
Uh,
go?
It's really weird because we've done this in England a few years ago. So like it feels like we're a step ahead. So we can we've already been through these. So we've already made these mistakes, and we've already, like we can kind of predict trajectories and stuff like that, judging by how the radio's gone and stuff. So, I don't know. It's not like without it, like in no arrogant way at all. Like I hope it doesn't come across as arrogance. It's like we kind of did, because it was like we'd done the last
A
tour.
similar pattern.
Yeah, and we knew like the last time round people were getting excited, and this time round we've had a bit more like radio support. Well, a lot more radio support. Every radio has been great to us. Like they've proper looked after us. So we kind of knew, but I had no idea it'd be this much of a good time. You know what I mean? Because for us, it was going from playing 5,000 in England to like 300 back here. So it was very like, we didn't know how we were gonna deal with it, But I just fell straight back into it. I feel like a 16-year-old again, you know, like just playing these rooms and having to work a crowd that can literally, you know, hit you if you're doing something daft, you know what I mean? Like they can literally get to you and, you know, like shout stuff at you and stuff like that. So I like being able to interact and see people and you know, get to know people again. It's nice. And meet everyone after the gigs. I love meeting everyone and that. So yeah, all of it's good.
I remember last time you were taking selfies with fans, doing little videos. It's nice to still see that, especially after the success that's come with you guys.
Yeah, I love all that. We're nowhere near successful. We're not.
You're so humble.
No, it's not that. It's just like you know, we want to play football stadiums. So until it's that, everything's a strive. But it's the best start we could have asked for. Like it took us 7 years to sell a place like this out in England. So to do it in like 6 months, like you said, 5 months, it's like overwhelming. Very exciting. Very inspiring.
How would you say you'd compare the North American audiences here to the ones you're used to playing to back home?
I think they just instantly. I think they admire the fact if you've got over from England and you're the age that we are. I think they instantly go, these guys are doing something right from the off. So they, like in England, you've got to play about 4 shows before like Liverpool go, okay, then these are good. Like they test you, they keep you at distance. You know, like without knowing it, I think that's what British. Like when I meet somebody, you know, like I'm always nice from the off. Like I think everyone is always nice from the off, but like it takes until. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's really hard. It's like when we walk on stage here, everyone immediately goes, "They're over from England. They've done a good job." I love them straight away. But when when we were doing this in Liverpool or wherever, yeah, everyone would be like, "Come on, then play us 5 songs," and then once 5 songs went, they went right. We like you. Then you know you had to kind of, for want of a better word, earn it more. But you don't have to not earn it here. It's hard to explain. Everyone's just really receptive instantly here, whereas it took us 7 years in England. So it's just like. It's great, and people queue up in the snow in like blankets and that. That's why you've got to stay and meet everyone.
One of our writers is out there waiting for the show tonight.
Really? Yeah. Wow. That's see what I mean? It's just like nice. So that's why we like being able to meet people and see people after the show and go, you know, like, you guys are crazy waiting in the cold. We're not rock stars. You know what I mean? We're just like we ain't rock stars. You know, like we're just the lads. Like the lads are playing FIFA on the bus now. Just sat there playing FIFA. That we're not like dancing with pole dancers and drinking whiskey and all that stuff in case that's what everyone thinks we're doing. But you know, so
I'd recently come across a cover you did of Kanye West.
Yeah, yeah.
And you threw in some Black Keys in there. It was a really unique cover, and you originally started off as a cover band.
Yeah.
So coming kind of full circle, doing these covers now and being asked to do these covers, are you planning on doing any on this tour live?
No. Like I don't ever want to play one live, like because we were like that was our day job. On Monday to Friday we'd play like, you know, like Oasis and Beatles and like Strokes and just covers in like pubs and stuff to kind of, because we you know, like we had, that was our job. That was we'd get like paid like 100 quid and beers, so and then we put it into the fuel to get home and then just drink the beers. So it was like that we just used to get by like that. So we spent 3 or 4 years doing that. So like playing covers now after writing, you know, like doing our best to escape that.
Yeah.
I was like trying to, you know, like, because it'd be like, I guess it'd just be like, say if you wanted to be a singer and you worked in a toy shop, like you do everything you can to become a singer. And once you leave the toy shop, you don't want to put toys back on the shelf. You know what I mean? And just so happens that ours was playing music, but it was other people's.
Yeah.
So like people have been going, play Kanye West and stuff like at the gigs, and I'm like, one, he gets paid for it, so no way on this earth I'm coming to Canada to pay Kanye West more money. He's already got enough money. And no, I'm not joking. But 2, like, we've got our own songs. We've got new songs that, like, never mind playing covers. There's new songs that are there, and we're dying to play them, but we can't yet because we don't want to put a song out and get like a little rubbish version on YouTube for people.
Yeah,
we'd rather just put it straight
cell
out.
phone
Yeah,
video.
exactly. So we'd rather hold it and excite people, but like. We've got the second album sat there, which to me blows this record we're playing now away. Like, for me, it's like personally, it's like a complete cut, like, class above. I'm like, every single song is dead dear to me, and like every lyric means a lot to me. So I sing it with, like, from, you know, like deep. You know, it's like it's like soul. Like I love the new stuff. It's like soulful. It's slower and it's like bigger and. Just arms in the air. You'll like it. I can't wait for you to hear it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
There you go.
Well, being that there is a song on the balcony called Homesick, what would you say you miss most about home while you're touring?
We've been asked that a lot because of the song name, but like we always say that this is our home, like the tour bus. Yeah, because like when we get home, you just sit there and you go, what am I gonna do with myself? It's just like, because we've never known anything other than playing music and playing gigs every night, you know, for our whole lives. So when you get home and you kind of just go, what do you want to do? Like it's kind of just like don't know. We go out every night, so like you don't want to go out. I don't know. So it's just being at home makes me homesick. I feel like I need to be back on the road. So it's easy being away. I've always been like my mum and dad disciplined me from an early age at like traveling around and stuff like that with them. So it was I like it. It's all sweet for me. I don't get homesick really.
I've been following your tour diary videos.
Do you like them?
I literally can't watch it without laughing every 30 seconds.
Really?
They're so funny.
Oh, good.
There's
That's
everything.
what they're
You guys
for.
have to check them out. There's everything from you being stuck in an elevator to people to people purchasing board games.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Oh, thank you very much.
Out of those experiences that you've been through, what was one that's more memorable that you could share with our readers?
The tour diaries.
Yep.
We just put one up today, which is pretty funny, where Bondi fell asleep and somebody give us like a catfish on a bottle with loads of like toy soldiers in, like Catfish the Bottlemen, as a present, and we put all the toys on his body, like his leg, and like it's a pretty funny video. Like Larry did that this week. I don't know. They all just we did it because we're always touring. Like now we don't get internet because our bus Wi-Fi doesn't work in Canada, and it's hard for us to keep update with all the fans. And like I said, like I love people feeling involved in us and feeling like they can meet us and that they know we're not like these guys aren't. Yeah, we're not like mysterious rock stars. We're not a different breed or anything like that. We're just like lads who kind of can know how to do this kind of music. You know, that's all we've got really. So those tour diary videos are there for people to kind of go, I can't hear about their day-to-day life on the internet, but I can literally be involved in it and see it. So we literally just post our everyday life because we just thought it'd be like, because we can't interact as much and like the gigs have got bigger in England, so it's harder when you go out. You know, you're there for like hours and hours and hours, and like, you know, we can't do that now because we've got interviews and stuff like that after the shows, and which we're dead grateful for as well. So it's like, it's just being able to show that we still want people interested. You know, like want people involved and want people to see that we're just like normal lads. You know what I mean? We want just people to see that it's a real band.
Well, I know that I'm not the only one who are watching these videos because, as I mentioned to you last time, a lot of our readers are in smaller indie bands.
Yeah.
Just to wrap things up here, I know a lot of them look up to you guys.
Really?
So, yeah.
Bands?
Yeah, we have this
That's
segment on the
very
site called Getting Cozy With, and it's where bands write to us about who they are.
Really?
And a lot of the time they list influences, and Catfish we've seen come up quite a few times.
Really?
So, yeah.
Wow, we've never like that. I just seen the other day for the first time that somebody had like referenced us as a band they'd supported. You know, like they've been on tour with the likes of Oasis and like the Strokes and the Catfish and the Bottlemen. I was like, what, are we one of those bands now that people are proud to support? Because like everyone's played with us in England because we've played like 300 gigs a year.
A ton of my friends have supported you.
Really?
Whenever I say, I'm catching up, they're like, I supported them like 4 years back.
It literally would have been like 4 years ago
Yeah.
and stuff. It's very flattering, you know. I didn't ever think we'd be a band like that. But it's nice. It's very nice. Tell them thank you very much.
Of course. Well, just with that said, what advice would you give to these bands who aspire to get to a level of success or, you know, kind of go out there and tour?
Write loads of songs. Like to every 5 songs you write, get rid of 4. That's what I used to do. Like I used to write 5 and get rid of the 4 worst ones in my head and then keep the best. And like I just used to write and write and write. So for me, I can only say about songwriting and being a singer, and it's just like write loads, write lyrics that you mean. You know, like when you sing them, people, I don't know how and I don't know why, but people can tell if you've wrote a song that you want it in and you don't believe in, and it's not anything to you. People can tell that, people can see it, and I don't know how, but like the general public know if you're a liar. You know what I mean? They can tell if you're on stage singing about a girl and you've never met her. So like in my opinion they do anyway. So just I don't know, mean what you say what you mean. That kind of thing. Yeah, well, that wraps everything up. And as always, I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time. No problem. Thank you very much.
Thanks to everyone at home for watching our interview with Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Thank you.
Once again, I'm Alicia from Music Blog Yeah, and for all our interviews with your favorite artists, be sure to visit us at www.amusicblogyeah.com. Bye.
Bye.